Hey, my name is Michael Hickey, and this is my persuasive speech. Now, like many, I found myself short on time or just didn't want to cook, and I ended up eating out. And fast food or not, I found that it's not always the most consistent or in my budget food to get. So eating out isn't always the best way to eat, right? In eating out, you lose consistency in the time and the quality of the food, from the wait times to how your food is cooked. You're at a lack of control. Also, the economics of eating out aren't usually sustainable, and especially aren't if you're eating out regularly. So, my first problem is with control. Now, in the control of your food, how it's cooked is the first thing that comes to mind. So, when ordering your food, you're going to lose your handle on how the food is cooked. If you like it a certain way, you have no control over that, besides a request. Instead, you get their own interpretation, and you might not like how they did the dish. Secondly, is money. Paying for more than what you eat is a big concern when going to a restaurant or something like that. When ordering, you're always paying for the salaries of the cooks, the waiters giving your order, and there's usually a tip on top at the end as well. So the pitfalls of consistent eating out are going to be just pretty much constantly eating at a restaurant or something like that, and it causes them to be overspending quite usually, and put them in a hard to budget situation. Sorry, little brain slip. And then because of their eating out all the time, they're usually going to start to lack general nutrition. So their health will over time demean. They might gain weight. They might gain cholesterol. It all depends upon their food habits. So what do? The solution is to cook for yourself. When you're self-cooking, the ingredients are not only chosen by you, but you're the one cooking them. So you can choose what nutrition you want when you buy the food, and you only pay for the food. You're not paying for the grocery store's wages. The food will be cooked to your liking because you know how you like it and you're cooking it. And finally, you have a much easier thing to budget because you're not going out and spending extra. Um, so imagine you're coming home from class, all right, and you are hungry, all right, and you have a lot of studying to do that night. So you don't really have the time for a restaurant. Your options are more limited toward fast food or figuring it out yourself. So you think about it and you're sick of another burger. You want something that can fill you up. So you go home, you make your own, and you fill yourself up. Keep yourself nice and focused for a effective studying night. And so that way you're up for an effective night of work. Being a home cook allows for cheap and nutritious meals while avoiding wait times and inconsistently cooked meals, based off different chefs and such. So to efficiently cook from home, one has to regularly go to the grocery store. They also have to plan what recipes they're going to do for those grocery runs. And finally, if you are somebody who gets binds on time, you might want to just meal prep. Eating out constantly, I personally was overspending, depending upon where I was going, how often I was going, and I would sometimes end up depending upon leftovers from places I went to. So I kind of got tired of being regularly disappointed from different chefs making different things, and finally started cooking a lot more for myself. So thank you.